Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sunday stream. We are in Minecraft 1.12 pre-release 5. And, well, Dinnerbone has issued a challenge. And that challenge is get the How Did We Get Here advancement challenge thing on hardcore. Oh boy. Let me know. First of all, if the music is too loud or too low, I am running this with my window open, so there will be some noise in the background, because otherwise I would boil alive. And yeah, hardcore, no non-standard world options. We are doing this with a random seed because challenges are meant to be challenging. Alright. Oh, nice. Neighbors got their yapping dog outside. Just a little bit of lag. Maybe let the world generate properly first. Actually, the game volume is a little bit low. That's probably better. I do not want to be snuck up on by a creeper or something and just die outright in the beginning of this. This is hardcore mode after all. So, for those of you... Oh, I've lost my notes. Hold on. For those of you who do not know what this challenge is about, it's a new advancement, which is basically a replacement for achievement in 1.12, which involves... It's basically the hardest thing in the game currently. It involves getting all of the possible survival effects, like the potion effects, the beacon effects, and the debuffs from enemies, all of those at once. So that is speed, slowness, strength, jump boost, regeneration, fire resistance, water breathing, invisibility, night vision, weakness, poison, wither, haste, mining fatigue, levitation, glowing, absorption, hunger, nausea, and resistance all at once. What could possibly go wrong in hardcore mode? So we're gonna need a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna need potions by the dozens, of course. We're gonna need a number of beacons, probably. We're gonna need a shulker, a wither skeleton, probably, and an elder guardian within sort of the same general area. Which is going to be a lot of fun. And then we're also going to need a blowfish and rotten flesh and probably a golden apple and that might have been it. that might be sufficient. You just lost a bet there, Derpy. I would read that. So let's just get started with our basic setup. A notch apple would help. Yes, it would for sure. But you can't make them anymore, so we'd just have to trust to luck for that, which is, well, we'll see if it happens, right? First order of business is just to get set. Basically get my tools and armor and food basically good enough so I survive a first night. Because I want to go underground. We're gonna probably have to do some strip mining and stuff. Just to get situated at first. Let's talk of a village. I did not see it actually, but I also didn't look for one. I just looked directly for stuff that would let me set up my tools initially. I'll take a look around in a second here. Oop. And the sword. And that. I think we're pretty good. Get situated here. 2, 3. Okay. New recipes unlocked all of the time. Alright, so I kind of want it. Would be nice with more than one apple. I can work on apples later, though. So yeah, there are a number of ways to do this. This does not necessarily mean we need to move all of the things to the same location. We either move a shulker into the overworld and get it to a guardian temple, a water temple. Oh, come on. Or we move an elder guardian into the end, so it's close to a shulker. Or we simply try to sort of run for it, basically. What's this? Hello? You're in my way, sir. Oh. I was kind of hoping for a library here, so I could steal all your books, but no fun. Oh, nice. But yeah, one option is definitely to just make sure the things are close enough, and basically get the mining fatigue and run like hell into the end. Ooh, I wanted apples. Here we go. This horse armor is going to do us good. And why not grab this while we're at it? Isn't it ironic? Yeah. The puns are strong with this one. And you can fly unless you bind yourself to the chest plate. Yeah. I honestly think the quickest way would be to, if we can find an end gateway that's quick out there, that might be good. Okay, so here, not much of this stuff is grown, but we could still harvest a whole bunch of potatoes from here. So, also you need the weather effect. Yeah, that's true, but the weather skeletons are easier to move. Probably easier to move the shulker because the elder guardian beam. Yeah, I mean, shulkers are a pain to move, but you can actually push them through a gateway. So that's a possible solution. How many pieces of iron did I get? 5. Oh, I do actually have iron picks now. Should be using those. I cannot give anybody a cape. Mining fatigue is a great debuff. So frustrating, right? That's what makes it a challenge. Like people are always going like, you should do this and this, so the challenge isn't as bad. I'm always looking for a proper challenge when I do challenges. More bacon. This, some... feels like a rerun of an earlier stream. This snapshot literally came out this week. It's like a day old, too. New challenge, yes. We're still running the no jump. But the archives for that isn't up yet, so we'll run this and we'll probably alternate like every other week or so. So, 16 of those. That's pretty good. Sheep. No, not gonna waste the... We'll just kill them and hope for a lucky drop. Otherwise we'll find more and kill more. That wasn't a lucky drop, that's just 2. It would be nice with a bed. We're gonna have to grind a fair bit for XP and stuff in this run at some point. It's so weird to be able to jump. It's such a good feeling, let me tell you that. For those of you who haven't followed me, I've been running a no jumping challenge for a long time. And it's kind of very nice to be able to just run around and jump. So yeah, there's a lot of talk with this challenge about the Elder Guardian, but I actually think the combo of Wither and Levitation is going to be the sort of the breaking one. It's very likely that we also today won't get all the way to the actual challenge. We'll need to set up a whole lot of stuff and get a whole bunch of... Like, we'll basically need to complete all of the things in the game several times over. We'll need to kill the dragon. We'll need to kill, I would say, at least 2 withers. Which means we need to do the wither grind for a terribly long time. Which probably means we need to, like, find and prep a fortress a little bit, and you see where it's going. And it's also all on hardcore, so I kind of do have to be a bit careful still. I mean, the thing is, there are a lot of things that could be done with either a beacon or a potion. But obviously, if you can do it with a beacon, that is better. Damn grass. And why is it better? Because you don't have to spend the time and waste inventory space on having the potions, you just have to be in an area. So that's a lot better. Whereas, so it's just about night time. Alright, we are... Oh, crap. We started, like, here, right? This might be important. Approximately there. Because a bunch of the XP from the dragon is going to fall into the portal and end up in the overworld. And I want to be able to go and get that XP. Which means that I need to know where the world spawn is. Yeah, looting is going to be pretty much a requirement. Or we'll be at this for a very long time. Really want looting 3 here. Alright. We are going to box ourselves in. Bunch of torches, please. Alright, so... Skeleton sounds already. I know I can build a wither for the wither effect. That's just... This thing is already going to be fairly dangerous with all of the things that are going to take damage and stuff to me. I don't know if I want a wither on top of that. So let's see. You cook those in there. Cook those in there. And then throw the rest of these in here. And start eating so I don't start taking hunger damage the first thing I do. Starvation. Make a pocket edition survival series at some point maybe. I still consider it's a little fair ways behind. So one thing we're going to do right away now is we're going to... I guess we do a bunch of these. We're going to almost succeed in placing these in the right location. And make a shield. Look, I know survival. Don't lose shulker boxes with important stuff. Yeah, shulker boxes is going to be nice. The problem is it's so far away until we actually get that. So with 4 iron, could make a couple of boots if we just want some extra survivability. But to be completely honest, I'm not worried about survivability at this point. I just want to get like a bunch of gear. Okay, done with those. Alright, whatever. We are going to dump a bunch of stuff. What do I not need? And I don't really need that. Or that, but it'll come back to me anyway. That I certainly don't need. Pickaxes are always good to have as a backup. Shield lime? Is that... do you have that much stream delay? It's weird. Who else here knew sliced lime from Azuma? Probably quite a lot of people, to be completely honest. He is He's been very nice to me, the channel. Alright, let's, I guess, start digging down from here. I'm basically going to try to get to level 11 and then do some strip mining there. Hopefully we'll encounter some iron on the way. Unlocking all of the recipes. Actually, let's do this for now. Damn. Sorry, I'm going to have to sort something out on the streams real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, this should be done by now. This is not done by now. Thought it was slow enough there. We are at level 50, so we have a long way to go. And high. Bat. Creeper. Furnace. Is not a torch. Iron in the ceiling, iron in the floor. Okay, turn up my FOV a little bit. I am running at the default, I believe, which is probably what most people are used to. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty good. We are going to just light this place up. This is probably not so dangerous. Especially with all the water flow going the other way, so mobs are gonna have to fight that if they try to come up there. So the other way is probably like the dangerous direction. So let us block this off. That's fine. Good enough. Yeah, let's go get our stuff, move down here. You know me from Twitter. Oh, interesting. You're gonna need more coal, too. Is there a way to turn off that new recipe unlock pop-up? I don't exactly know. I think if you have cheats enabled, you can run a command to get all of the advancements that are connected to it, because those are technically advancements, even though they don't show up in the... God, that was the music. I was like, that's creeper. Alright, let's get ourselves sorted a little bit. I'm gonna put this to cook. That's not going to be enough. So we'll burn some of these, I guess. Now. Probably something like that. This is better. There's a recipe command, yeah. Then you would unlock all the recipes. I don't know if that's what you want though. If you just want to get rid of the pop-ups, then it's one thing to just give yourself all the recipes. Of course, that does get rid of all the pop-ups. Actually, it doesn't. I think you get all the pop-ups at once, but at least it's quicker. I think if you just give yourself all the advancements, you get all the pop-ups, and then you don't necessarily get all of the recipes. Okay, so we're going to make a bucket so we can grab that water, because that's going to be important. And then one more, and we're going to make ourselves a chest plate, and I think we can make a helmet too. Yeah, that will be the case. Suit up. Indeed. You should be in the next season of Hermitcraft. Well, thank you for the support. It's not up to me though. What about a game rule for turning off toast? I would totally support that, or some other way. Especially the tutorials. Not so much the recipes actually, but the tutorials are kind of annoying. At least to me, when I go like record tutorials, tutorials. The hints that pop up in the beginning, like here's how you move around. Those tend to pop up even if you already know them, and then you're running around trying to show some redstone creation and you get that annoying thing on your screen. And it sticks. Like, these go away. If Izuma invited me, would I join? I would assume that if he invited me, there would be more than just, hey, do you want to or not? But, I mean, I have said that I would love to play on a bigger server. So that kind of answers your question, I guess. I'm playing on pre-release 5. That is correct. Alright, we're going to need... we're basically going to be caving for quite a lot. I think the best way to do it is to keep picking up all of the iron, even though we're like... we're way past the point where we actually need iron normally, because we are going to need a whole bunch of beacon stuff. So we're going to need to set up like blocks of minerals. Okay, I kind of don't want you in my way. I have a long history of having bats in my face when I'm trying to fight some mob. And I would like that to not happen when we're doing this in hardcore mode. Looking good. This is gonna flush everything towards me. That's great. It's up here. Another creeper. More iron. Take you on a little bit of a better location. Oh, no knockback. Nice. That's better. Okay. More stuff. Okay, good. Should be safe for the moment. Only 2. Sad face. Oh, nice. Neighbors brought out the power tools. I hope that isn't too bothering for you. Should be okay, at least with the music. Alright. So, this run, there are going to be a few pretty dangerous parts, seeing as it is hardcore mode. So, like, one piece of bad luck or one misstep could be the end of the run. One of those is going to be the end fight. I'm reasonably scared of the end fight. There are ways to mitigate it, especially now since I can jump, which is nice. Yeah, that's different. But the end fight is one of those random elements, especially with your spawn. So if you spawn poorly, if you get some bad random luck with how the dragon moves, you can be in serious trouble. There's more iron down there. To repeat for the people who are just joining in, this is the How Did We Get Here challenge on hardcore mode. How Did We Get Here is a new advancement. The new advancements, by the way, look like this. So we have these 3 tabs. We're going to open up 2 more. They're going to be the Nether and the End. And one of them contains a hidden challenge called How Did We Get Here? Which basically means get all of the effects that you can get in survival mode. Which is a whole boatload of effects. It's all of the potion effects, all of the beacon effects, all of the poison and wither, and all of the things, bad things that can happen to you all at once. And we're probably gonna want to get a bucket of milk for just be able to get rid of all of it once we're done. Okay, there's another way. The way over here, wasn't there? Yeah, I'm gonna need a pufferfish. That's correct. I'm gonna have to eat a pufferfish to get nausea. Annoying water stream is gonna be annoying. And we're gonna use that. Alright, so hold on a second. We now have 14 pieces of iron. Dang bats. Oh well. Do this. And then we're gonna get to crafting the rest of our armor here. This can go into a helmet right away. Ocean Monument, yeah. One more for pants. There we go. And this is going to be exactly enough for a full suit of iron armor. Nice. Don't mind that at all. Yeah, I don't think I have links strictly disabled on Beam. That said, I will manually kick your ass out if you post ads or any self-promotion stuff. Alright, full suit of iron armor get. Look! More iron. Okay, actually, hold on a second. Let's make ourselves a stack of torches here. Just light this. Oh, does it end here? No, it doesn't. Oh, good, good. Nice. It does end here, though, but that's a bunch of iron on the way. Nice! Because, like, the next step is we're gonna need an anvil, too, to combine enchants at some point. I not strictly need, but really want. Zombie flesh, yep. Gonna need hunger down the line. Or, yeah, you could do a husk, but that would... Actually, zombie flesh is a little bit dangerous. Because it it actually is a random chance. There's a chance that you don't get hunger from it. And if you're not sufficiently hungry, well, then you won't get the effect. So that's a little bit of an interesting one. It also doesn't last all that long, so you might not manage to get the advancement done before the hunger runs out, and then if you're hungry, I guess your saturation meter will be going down, so it should be okay. Now we have a whole bunch of stuff to smelt again, but we're also pretty high up. I want to get lower. We're at 40. So let's see. Was that the lowest point? This is where I came from. I think there was a lower point here. Over here, yeah. You'll have to have a notch apple to achieve this. What? Why would I have to have a notch apple? Oh, because I'll die? Ah. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of bad effects, but there's also a lot of good effects. But yeah, it will be difficult for sure. Actually, let's set up here, right up from the staircase here, and just smelt this up while we're at it. And then we'll keep digging. We are at 34. There's a skeleton around somewhere. Like, there's actually a case for... So we're gonna have to grind a whole bunch of XP at some point. And there are a couple of different ways. Like, there's a case for actually making an end XP farm. It's gonna take forever. There's also a case for just killing the dragon a couple of times. Which is obviously a little bit more dangerous, but not terribly much once you're geared up properly and know what you're doing, to be honest. The respawn is better than the first spawn. Where are we? 21. See you, Electro. Face cam. I haven't... There's a lot of water sounds. This is one of the problems with having music on. So I hear the game less. There's also lava around. I haven't... I've been too lazy to set up my face cam again after I moved it from the VR series. Or actually, after the stream, I think I did something. And so it's kind of... It's not really connected now, and I've been too lazy to fix it. That's the entire reason why there hasn't been a face cam recently. Is lazy. Finding caves is easy with subtitles. That's a good point. Well, you still have the up and down problem, but that's... Slice the Caption series. Lost in the Captions will be out at the normal time today. It's 5:30 Central European. Okay. Alright, let's go down. What did we get? 27. That's not quite enough for an anvil, but almost. We're also going to want a couple of more buckets and a bunch of more stuff. Problem with going to the nether at the moment is I don't have a bow, which would be very nice. Now we're on the target level, 11. This is basically the best place to dig if you want to just dig for diamonds. Which is what we're going to do. Probably use up a whole bunch of... Ooh. Use up a whole bunch of pick just for doing this. I'm also going to want a whole bunch of diamonds for this run. Which is just bad for me because I have an infamously bad luck in finding this stuff on challenges. Like, a couple of my challenges I've just spent a ridiculous amount of time finding diamonds and finding lapis the first times. I think Hotbar Survival I dug many thousands of blocks. Nice answer, Mind Creep. Alright, let's keep on digging. Keep on trucking. Wait, how am I gonna get saturation? What do you mean? I think this should be rewarded in a better way. than the one it already is, if it's accomplished in hardcore. Honestly, to my mind, there's no reward in this game that could outstrip the reward of just the achievement of having done it. So, like, you get 1,000 XP for this if you complete it. That's the reward for it. So that's what he's talking about in the chat. And so, if you get to this point where you've killed a dragon, you've killed several withers, you've gotten all of the, you've conquered an elder guardian in its temple, and gotten all the shulkers and all of that stuff done, you don't need 1,000 XP. You don't need anything anymore. You by definition have completed every single thing in the game. The purpose of doing this is honor and glory, right? It's all for the achievement itself. Okay, honestly, somebody suggested in a comment to... there we go, new recipes. Somebody suggested in a comment on one of my videos that what you really need at that point is a bucket of milk as a reward. And I'm all for that. Like, that would be a funny reward, but there's nothing in the game that you really need at this point. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff here. Kind of do want to keep the eggs in case I need to create a chicken farm or something. Don't need a whole bunch of this stuff. Don't need the oak saplings. Keep the horse armor. Why not? Here we go. Keep going. Subtitles show up and down. For instance, if you look down and a zombie is at the top, the subtitles won't show onwards. Huh, okay, interesting. Well. Anyway, we don't really need a cave, we're just gonna strip mine the heck of it for this challenge. And we're gonna run out of... Oops. Yeah, for now. Up there. You need a bunch of diamonds, preferably. Oh, come on. Third time. But we also need a bunch of lapis. And then we can head back up and try to get this stuff for an enchanting table. Slice ignores me. There is a lot of stuff going on in the chest right now. I am sorry, I'm not able to follow all of it. Let's make a couple of picks, I guess, at once. So we're gonna need more than one. What's the challenge? Okay, let's do the whole thing over for people who are joining in. The challenge is the "How did we get here?" advancement. It's a hidden advancement. It's under the Nether tree. It's sort of at the end of it after the Fantastic Brew or whatever it's called. Oops. Basically, it involves getting every single effect that you can get in survival at once. So, all the potion effects, all the beacon effects, all the enemy debuffs, and all of the things that you eat that make you feel ill, and all of the things that you eat that make you feel good. All at once. Yeah, also levitation. It'll be something. Probably won't be done today either. And also, Dinnerbone issued a challenge on Twitter saying, hey, do this in... Actually, he said do a speedrun of it in hardcore. Well, it will technically be a speedrun if I complete it, because there will be a time on it. The time will not be speedy. But basically, the challenge is do this thing in hardcore. So we're in hardcore mode. Come on. How is there nothing here? I'm not a good person for speedrunning things, because speedrunning things by definition involves lots and lots and lots of practice, and I very rarely have the time to just keep practicing the same thing over and over.